There we go. I do like that it at least gives you somewhat of a warning, I
Right,
think.
just a heads up, you know.
You know, it only feels appropriate. Um,
Oh,
eh, oh, yay. We'll see if people show up. I don't know.
well, I got a drink, so it's gonna be a nice kind of chill,
Like an adult
an
beverage?
adult beverage. Yes, yes.
Oh,
Or drink.
I should have.
Hi, Courtney. Hi, Joanna.
How's it going? Oh, more people. Oh, well, damn. Or darn. Oh, yeah, we're live, so I can't really go. I don't know how some people get away with it. Well, I do because they've got a really, large following and they got people like porn in the chats, but
Mm-hmm.
which maybe we'll get to that level because it's so hard to like watch my mouth. I hate it.
Yeah, yeah. Smoking
Hi,
a jet.
Gabriel, Sweet Tea,
Oh,
Patrick. Good
very
for you,
nice.
Courtney. You
I have
do
a
what you
drink,
need
so
to
not quite
do.
the same, but
Yeah, I can't do the same, but oh my god. There and we can ride the boogie. Hey Jay. I'm actually really excited because I haven't had a chance to sit down and watch it, but I saw the notification go out. Jay watched finally Harry Potter Goblet of Fire. And I'm so
oh,
excited because that's my favorite one.
it's the
It's
best
actually one of my
one.
favorite books, even though we all dislike the author. But
Well,
damn, if
Spiegel must
that
not be
movie is
named.
not fantastic. It's one of the best of the series. So that makes me so happy. Just going on, have you sing my theme song from now? Look, it's so just, it's very catchy. But also like that's it's a great intro.
All about the catchy theme song.
I know.
I
I'm
love a
just
catchy
so
theme song.
happy you finally.
Yeah.
Steve, what do you remember about Goblet of Fire?
I mean, Cedric Diggory. I mean, that's my.
Oh, y'all, please don't come for me, but I just don't get it with when it comes to Mr. Pattinson.
He has
Well,
his moments,
I
you
did
know.
once he became Batman, but I've also never seen any of the Twilight films.
I don't think he's even seen any of the Twilight films.
I don't think he has.
He's like adamantly just like denies those things
That
exist.
it exists.
Did you see I think was it Fun Time? He did that movie he did. Um oh, that was so good.
See,
Goblet of the Haircuts. I like that. Yes. They were letting it all grow
I
out
keep
that
forgetting I can. Y'all, I'm still getting used to this. Goblet haircut. Yes.
listen, long
See,
hair don't care. They were just letting it flow.
singing those praises. I'm just saying.
All right.
Like,
Well, Jay's got your back on the Robert on the Robert T.
look, I mean, it is, we'll so if you saw some of the title, we're gonna no spoilers, but just to let you know, Steve and I just finished recording an official recap of Yellowjackets season 2, episode 1.
Yeah.
So excited because
Good
I don't
stuff
know if
coming.
y'all are into that show, but you should be. And if I think it is the Showtime app, this recap will go up. I'm blanking. This will be going up literally after midnight
Yeah,
because that's
tomorrow.
when the
Yeah.
episode drops. So I'm just Courtney. Yes. Let me just Let me find that. Yes, same.
She's my favorite too.
Misty is, oh my gosh. I think I was watching. Well, first off, I love reactors now. I didn't, before all this, meeting David and everybody, Jay, Sergio, Cody, Petty Pumpkin, like everybody. I was Brad because I just watched his Everything Everywhere All at Once reaction. I didn't know this world that I was missing out watching everybody react to things that I enjoy. So when I tell you everybody is seeing Misty's reaction when she just decides to push somebody out of the way so they don't end up, doing harm to themselves. And she snorts it all. I lose it. I absolutely do.
Oh.
And y'all, I didn't cut my nails. Don't come for me if you see my nails in the video. I'm just saying. It's been bothering me this entire time.
But I love this Christina Ricci renaissance we've been having.
Yes,
so
same. And Sweet Tea, electric chair. Electric chair. Wait, what? Oh yeah, movie buff. You almost scared me. I was like, she's gonna be in it.
She would be good.
But I think I know Steve's opinion, but season 2 starts off strong.
Yeah, a lot of good stuff coming.
Yes.
Obviously, no, we're not going to do spoilers, but
no, we won't talk spoilers. But one of the things, hi Rcast, that we are going to talk about, and I'm going to scroll up. Yes, I am so excited for Evil Dead Rise. How about yourself?
Oh my god! Hold on, I'm gonna get my little Ash figure. I am very I am a Evil Dead head for sure. I am so pumped. I'm trying to avoid all spoilers. Was there even an embargo after South by Southwest? I
don't know. Well, you know what? We'll talk another movie, y'all. I'll let you know my thoughts on Dungeons and Dragons. That's going to be a hot take. Just letting y'all know. But I don't know if there is going to be. I think the embargo is already lifted because I've been seeing folks review of Evil Dead Rise, and I'm hearing it's one of the goriest. I hear it's really good. I mean, it got praise out of South by Southwest, which I don't know if y'all know how expensive it is to go to that festival. Like, they sent me an email. Go ahead, get your tickets now for 2024. And I saw the price. I said, nope. I would love to go one day, but it was like $1,200 for a festival.
Just for the tickets?
Just for the tickets. We are not talking about lodging, about any of that.
Travel,
y'all.
None of that. Wow.
Hey, Jacob. Here's a good question. No, we're going to try and get him to do that. But obviously, God bless. See, now I see my nails. God bless David for being able to stay away from spoilers and all that. Crazy. Yes. Yeah. Bruce Campbell still looks great, y'all.
Daddy.
Daddy. But this is a really good question.
Ooh. See, there's a mood for all three of them, right? Like, probably two, because I feel like it's a streamlined version of one, plus has like the quirkiness that we love with the Bruce Campbell franchise and like that element that he brings to it. But they're all a good time. I mean, I haven't had a chance to watch it, but I just got the 4K steelbook for Army of Darkness, and it's a beaut.
Hey, where have you been hiding, Steve?
Oh, I have. I mean, so people don't know.
We kept him in the basement, y'all, just like everyone in Evil Dead threw his ass downstairs.
No, I am a new daddy. So things have been crazy. I have a 9-month-old, so it's just kind of coordinating. The gang does most recordings on Saturdays, so times like this is fun. So we're working on it. You'll see
Mhm.
me more.
And I will say, where did I my favorite is Army of Darkness, because when I hear the words boomstick, so hot.
Ugh. I mean, no notes.
Also, let's be honest, I think Evil Dead Rise, though, is gonna make me never wanna look at a cheese grater again.
I love that they're running with it. I love that that's the emoji on Twitter. I love that that was the favor that they gave at South by Southwest was the cheese grate.
Could I hear that's not even the goriest scene?
That I believe it. I believe it. I'm excited. I mean, the reviews that I did read said that it's a good marriage between like the 2013 gore and just kind of like some of the really good humor from like I don't know if it's going to be as slapsticky as Bruce Campbell's stuff, but it's still going to have some good like Evil Dead branded humor.
Ooh, I love that. Did you watch the show too? Because I freaking loved Ash
Yeah.
vs. the Evil Dead. I was furious when they canceled it, but it was
The
on
way they
Stars,
ended
and
it though,
not
oh
everybody
man.
watches Stars.
I know, I know. That's the. I mean, 3 seasons ain't bad, you know. I mean, we got 3 good seasons, a weird little cliffhanger, which they could probably do a lot with if somewhere down the line they wanted to continue his timeline.
Yeah, I don't know where this movie falls into that. So I will be curious to see where that goes into it. And you know, what I would like to know, because I haven't read much, I've read a few reviews, but if you all know, I like to spoil things for myself. I actually have not spoiled Evil Dead Rise.
Good.
Like nothing. I didn't spoil John Wick. I went into John Wick knowing nothing. Granted, it's John Wick, so there's never a plot, but it was very fun to watch. Very fun. But it was, at 3 hours though, I need a little plot, y'all. Just a little plot.
A
Just
little
a
gravy with the
tad.
mashed potatoes, you know, just a little something.
Did you just say mashed potatoes? Now my man Art back there makes really good mashed potatoes.
I know. Serve it up. But yeah, no, I don't know. I mean, impressed you've avoided spoilers. That's good. Are you plan on continuing that until April?
I'm trying. Oh my gosh. The trailer for Evil Dead put Que Sera on my I don't know about you all, but I really do love trailers using either old music or kind of remixing old tunes. But man, that made that trailer so creepy.
I love that song. So, do you remember the promos for American Horror Story Asylum? They use this song.
No, because that is, well, up until last season, that is the worst. That was the worst season of American Horror Story, in my opinion.
I
Um,
disagree, but anywho,
ooh,
I
Asylum was
didn't watch that.
trash. You
I
can
didn't watch
quote
last
me on
season.
that. Trash.
Opinions trash, but we'll move on. It's fine.
But this last season of American Horror Story, it really, yeah, that really just no.
Old music, I'm saying our cast, old music or 80s hits. Because I think We're Alone Now for the Second Strangers was such a good trailer song.
That's such a good song, honestly, and I never thought about it until the umbrella. Oh, hold on. Thank you. If they did not shoehorn in aliens into Asylum, I would have been okay with the season. But
So
then it just became bloated, and then everything became a mess, and then we learned
can I
and then we
justify
learned Ryan
the
Murphy can't
aliens?
close the deal sometimes.
Can I justify the aliens for just a hot second? A
You
hot
can
second.
try.
Because
Hi,
the theme
Hayden.
of Asylum, hi Hayden, the theme of Asylum is insanity, right? And in how we treat insanity and how we treated people. The whole point of the aliens was to hit on, I felt, was to hit on all the things that people claim to see, who are then dubbed insane. Angels, demons, aliens. It was all the stuff that people hallucinate. So that's the point. I mean, and then they kind of took this omnipresent God kind of complex, right? The Immaculate Conception, the miracles, like kind of calling God an alien. Like, and is God really, you know what I mean? It was just blurring the lines between sci-fi and fantasy and religion. And that's why the aliens are there. But anyway, I love it. It's okay if you don't.
Mm.
That was
Well,
my
hey, look, Mel is saying season 2 was a brilliant mess.
Thank you. It is messy. It is. I will admit it's
Very
messy.
messy.
It's messy, but we love a mess. I love a mess.
Hey, Juan.
I won.
Can't close the deal sometimes. Okay, Ryan Murphy can't close the deal more than sometimes, but you know.
Usually first season and then he's done.
Well, no, because he came back with Coven, and Coven was a banger.
But I think Coven, oh my God, what was his name though? The director though was so good. There was a director that had like 5 or 6 episodes.
See, I liked the 1984.
See, I think Mel and I are on the same wavelength.
Cult season was on the edge.
I like Cult. Mel, I like you, Mel.
No. Oh
Mel,
God.
I like you.
What is happening here?
We're in sync.
I enjoy. Okay.
Yeah, Lily Rabe. Thank you.
She was amazing.
Thank you.
No.
Mr. Mary Hewitt.
I wish. Yeah, that was. Hey, Deja.
Oh, you too.
It's storming here, so I'm actually in a good mood because I love that. But you know, I'm gonna go back to Ryan Murphy because hold on though. Popular was good. Nip Tuck was good for a while.
Okay.
And then it was just gay baiting or queer baiting.
But once Glee hit, and then then it's the Ryan Murphy now that we know. So.
Yeah. I still actually watch 911 and 911 Lone Star, and as much as I'm not we can I will. Ryan Murphy likes to cast many of the same white men who all look the same, still look great, but I will have to say because of him, Angela Bassett's one of the highest paid. Like he pays his stars.
True.
Just throwing that out there. She makes bank.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. No, he did write by Will Lang for a while, Bassett, Kathy Bates. I mean, like he does do right by these women.
By the women, just not the men.
Just not the men.
Well, like most gays. Jacob, you have no idea how happy I am seeing people react to Yellowjackets season 1, discovering how I feel like I've been sitting on a secret because for a while that nobody knew that show. And then when it blew up. And so, oh my gosh. But Petty Pumpkins, I'm coming for your 2 hours. I was trying to go to bed, but I'm like, I need to watch Petty Pumpkins reaction. Which I'm sure they obviously filmed that in a sitting. So the fact that they sat there for 5 hours, that's impressive. So kudos to them. And I know obviously Horror Bandwagon just finished theirs. I did like the first part of Dove. Oh, that's an unpopular opinion.
The first part. No,
Red Tide.
The first 4 episodes were great, and then the finale I think ruined it for me. That 5th episode,
because that little girl needed to go.
They lost focus again.
Roanoke was Murphy. The worst. Hotel was right behind it. Ooh, Gaga fans gonna Roanoke was good for the twist, but ooh, Sarah Paulson, you just need to stop with the screaming. But I still love her. Hotel was also not my favorite, even though I know a lot of people love it. I think they just loved it because Gaga was in it. But I love the fact though with that we did start to see connections among each season. So I loved that for Hotel introducing previous characters and then throughout what we've been seeing. So
but we did get Pepper in Freak Show.
Oh, that's right.
So
You're
it
right.
started there,
Thank you.
technically. But we did get Murder House and Coven all in Hotel at some point, which was cool.
Took me 3 different rewatches to get through Hotel. Wow.
Hotel,
Oh, Freak Show broke
yeah.
my heart. Yeah.
Freak Show, that
Well,
the murder scene towards the end, we're just killing everyone. That broke me. That
we're gonna come back. Yeah, Lady Geneva. We'll talk about that. I can't remember the opening credits, so y'all, I'm gonna have to go back and watch that.
that was kind of the stop motion one.
Oh, that was good.
It was
Okay,
really
that's
cool.
fair. Let's see here. 10 had something. Oh, yeah. A movie cinematic film broken into episodes, but then he messed it up. He does self-sabotage a lot. Roanoke could be worse if Cult and NYC was the worst, y'all.
I
I
can't
can't
comment. I
even
didn't watch that one,
justify
guys.
it.
I'm sorry. I did.
I mean, yes, Matt Bomer though I do love. Apocalypse.
Ooh, Apocalypse was the one that I think that's the one that probably angered me. Sorry, Joe.
But I did
Apocalypse was
love
the
it
one that
because
angered me the most.
look, the acting was great, but oof. I don't
Soundtrack.
remember
The
the
soundtracks are
soundtrack.
always fire. I mean, if anything,
Soundtrack.
they get music right in the show. I
Okay.
mean, regardless. Yeah.
So have you seen the show Swarm?
No, so I haven't, but I think my husband might actually even want to watch it. So it is horror, right?
Yeah. Okay. So Swarm was good and bad. Obviously, that sounds like there were. We won't spoil anything, because if you haven't seen it, I don't want to spoil it for you. But Lady Geneva, I will say, Dominique is coming for that Emmy. Her acting was incredible. There were some great surprise guest stars. Don't ruin it in the chat if you've seen it. Episode 4 was my favorite though, because that was incredible. Just the editing. But I do think that some of the I can't really speak on it because obviously I don't think at times I'm the demographic. But I will say though, Dominique's acting, yep. Absolutely. It really was. So I would say alone, just watch it for that. But the great thing too, I will give it, it's 7 episodes at 30 minutes. But I will say,
Pass watch.
that last episode was a mess. Especially, well, the order. They should have had episode 7 should have happened before 6. And when you see it, it'll make sense.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Should people then just watch it before 6?
No, don't do that because
Okay.
I'm just saying it to me that from a narrative perspective, it just didn't. It ruined the episode I just watched. It just I don't know.
That's a bummer.
But I still really love the take on stan culture and toxic fandom. I mean, Scream 5 did it. Swarm did a great job with it in a sense, but the acting though, damn, yeah.
I could see that kind of. It's
I
less
don't know.
absurdist.
I don't know. The worst has to be double feature. Oh, guys, I didn't realize we're gonna do
I know this
American Horror Story.
Oh
yeah, we'll. I mean, we can. Okay. That scene was probably my favorite of the entire series because yes. Ooh, that scene though is so good. So, Steve, when you start to watch, we will talk. She better get some awards. I would be pissed. I mean, yes, it's very early in the season, but can we also say, Everything Everywhere All at Once came out this early in the award season, and guess what happened? It cleaned house.
Yeah.
So you never
it was
know.
March, right? Or it was
it debuted at South by Southwest.
Yeah, wow. Yeah.
And it's very uncommon. Now, I don't follow the awards circuit like crazy, but I'm pretty sure it's very uncommon for something to debut so long ago in a
It's usually
sense.
like
And then,
November, December.
yeah, your awards, those usually come out maybe in the summer at those festivals or in the fall and winter and then they stay prevalent. But Everything Everywhere All at Once, thank you, Lord. Because it is my favorite film easily of the past decade. But I think for me, personal meaning, you know. But I will say again, you should watch Swarm, judge it for yourself. I think it just wasn't as consistent for me. But I will say the show is wild AF. Wild. You
I
can
mean, I was
easily,
told
yeah, it's 3.5 hours, right? I'm not doing my math right. Hold on. 7 episodes, 30
half
minutes. Yeah,
hour.
3.5 hours. Yeah.
That's just a long movie. That's fine.
Honestly, I mean, I did binge it. I'm not gonna lie. She was unjustly overlooked for Judas and the Black Messiah. Um,
Mm.
Murder House, still my favorite. I know. I need to break the whole like. Sometimes the original, sequels can be better, but Murder House was just, again, that was
Yeah.
perfection in terms of I don't have many complaints when it comes to that season. American Horror Story Coven, I love. Apocalypse, oof, no. Not sure why I watched those three.
Well,
Well, I mean,
that's
those
like
are
the
probably,
trilogy. That's
yeah.
like, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Nope, that's true.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But then also like
He trolled us.
the time travel stuff didn't like. Sorry,
No, that
spoilers.
was dumb as
And then like you're undoing things like poor Moira and her mom, and like, oh, I don't know. Yeah. Anyway.
Ooh, Silent Slam's a good one.
Hmm.
Math, I'd just say binge in a day. Good call, good call. Again, they put I mean, was it Janine Neighbors and Donald Glover? I mean, they put a lot into it. So, oh, not since Science came out a whole year before they started winning awards. Yeah. And that's also another film that won like best screenplay, actor, actress, director, film, and it was a horror film, y'all. Just saying. Perhaps they are
That's
same.
fair. Yeah.
The time travel. Yes. Well,
Undid.
honestly, can we talk about American Horror Stories? Because those are awful.
Those are pretty $5 bin kind of
Yeah.
bad. I'm trying to think of one that I really liked. I mean, there was that one with Cody Fern in the woods. I kind of like that one.
Oh, that actually was a good one. Okay.
That was a
All
good
right.
one.
That's
Um,
I don't know if I remember more.
None of the Murder House ones were good.
No, they just killed what I loved and held dear to Murder House. So thank you for that, Ryan Murphy.
Boy. I stopped in two though. The doll one wasn't so bad. The Coven prequel,
No, the doll one was good.
that was a good one.
Like, okay, so that episode had me like, oh my God, I'm so excited. And then it went downhill from there.
Again, very,
Like,
very
he blew his
Brian
wad.
Murphy.
It has problems, but the scene where Angela comes back, just say out with the trash. Give Papa my regards. Oh,
That was a good
yes.
delivery. That was good.
Oh, R.I.P. to
Oh,
Lance Reddick,
shoot.
by the way.
Lance
I love
Reddick,
that
yeah.
man. Listen, if it's obviously you're getting shot in the head, I'm choosing and my stew soup. Okay, that was good. I screamed when I like SZA. Okay, this is terrible, but I had not watched the music video for Kill Bill. I watched it and that was okay. I get it. Do you think another horror film can win Best Picture? Oh,
I mean, it can. I
depends
don't
on
know.
what's coming out horror wise. I honestly thought Pearl had a shot at least getting some type of nomination.
Yeah.
Nothing. I thought, well, I knew in my heart what I wanted. Rebecca Hall's acting in Resurrection is phenomenal. I mean, that is like a one-woman show, that film. Obviously, it got nothing. Damn shame.
Yeah, but you're right.
Hi.
I thought
Hi,
Pearl would have been
Naughty.
the one at least to
Huh?
break. I thought Pearl would have been the one to break the mold. But
Yeah, I mean, Mia Goth is crazy. Now, the costume clothing designer for Men Apocalypse. Okay, yes, they were. They were.
except those two idiots at the end, not those men.
Yeah.
Those scientist guys or whatever
X
they were.
deserved to win makeup. Not that terrible film. Oh, I forgot you hate The Whale. That's fair. And
Ah,
X did. Speaking of, since Jack, you have not harassed George, so and we're gonna start in a bit talk Scream spoilers, but can I let this cat out of the bag? Since this fool, well, I'm gonna this fool finally after how many years, after 2 years I think of me hounding him, watched Scream for the first time.
finally.
Finally. But he said nothing but great things about it, so I'm
I
very
mean,
happy
that was
about
a
that.
pop culture moment. If you
It
weren't
really
there in
was.
1996, you don't know, but like it was freaking, it was
It
nuts,
reset the mold. I still recuperate. Yeah, just watched Barbarian. I love it.
baby.
Was it Curdy fun? Oh, it was alright. I don't know how I felt about that one. Yes, I will be watching. Absolutely. I watched them last year and I loved it. So, and I saw the speaking of uh really great performances in horror, when they put out their list of the actors they had nominated, Dead Meat had Rebecca Hall on there, also had Micah Monroe from Watcher. They
Mhm.
put out a fabulous list, and it just made me super happy to
When
see
are the
that.
awards?
This Sunday.
Okay, I will be watching.
Yeah. I mean, Mia Goth, really. And I did. Yeah, I released the cat out of the bag. He has now watched Scream. Well, he watched Scream 5 and which I am gonna tell you to get out of the chat after this, Jack, because I
Oh,
already start to see
fair.
some things probably pop up. But he watched Scream 5 first, then Scream 2, Scream 3, and next he's got Scream 4. So with that, Jack, before they start eating up the comments, just dip. Hit that like button though, but then dip.
Avoid spoilers.
Yes. I was in elementary school when it first came out. Oh, okay, well, thanks for making us feel old.
Well, actually,
Um,
so was I, but I was probably too young to be watching.
I was in middle school and I had somebody, not somebody, I had my older sister took me to see it.
It was just so wild though, because like even being in
See you, Jack.
elementary school, like our schools would do like the Halloween parades, and it's
Mm-hmm.
just so crazy just seeing a bunch of like fourth graders, fifth graders just run around as Ghostface. it was it was a time.
I feel like that's a personal attack. But it really is because you know, look, it's a great costume. The mask is wonderful. And actually the costume's actually quite easy when you think about the robe
It's
aspect.
breathable, you know.
Yeah. You know, so, but yeah, I love Scream, obviously. Um, but I am happy that he finally oh
Mm.
yeah, I get that. Okay. Okay.
I mean, that's a compliment for him.
Ooh, look at you being shady, Steve. I was 10 years old. My mom took me to see Scream. She then took me to see every Scream up to. Oh, now
Oh, that's
that's a
really
memory.
sweet.
I like that. I would watch if they televised it and selected some amazing performance over the current options.
Hmm.
Hmm. Oh, you just mean in general. Okay. I wasn't sure if you were referring to Dead Meats Awards. I'm like, they are televising it. Uh I don't know if they've been releasing like videos of all the nominees.
Yeah. Well, The Chainsaw Awards is streamed.
Yeah,
It's not
but that
televised, but
hasn't. Well, the Chainsaw Awards are different than Dead Meats,
right,
so.
right, right.
But
Well,
Chainsaw
they
Award,
just said
yeah.
horror award shows, and I don't know if they meant in
Oh yeah,
general.
it's true. It airs on Shudder actually. Be interesting to see the winners of that one. All these whippers, exactly. Wasn't even born when. Oh, y'all are killing me. Did they give a date for when Scream 6? No, I
I
don't
don't
think
think
so.
so. It's
Not
all up
yet.
for pre-order now, but I don't think there's a date attached to it.
No, because it's let's all rejoice that I mean it's cleaning house at the box office, but
Killing it.
it'll be the first one to pass 100 million most likely domestically since Scream 2. So that's awesome. That makes
Mm-hmm.
me happy.
Yeah, no release date. Just checked Amazon again. No release date on that. Digital will probably be earlier.
Yeah. Not Utaka getting close to retirement. I wish I could retire, you all.
I don't forget if any of us are going to be retired, but something. But who knows?
No, I don't even think Medicare is going to exist by the time I need it.
We'll be working from the grave.
Ugh, true. Speaking of working from the grave, Dungeons and Dragons. We'll talk about that in a bit. I would like.
Yeah.
I'm hoping so because there have been. Honestly, I think during the pandemic, I mean, horror's always been around, but I do think that there's been more of a focus because I think we just needed something to really take our mind off what was going on.
Absolutely.
And then we started getting really like there's just a lot of hits coming out. And then I'm upset it went to streaming because it would have been nice to see it on the big screen, but Prey,
Yep.
like Amber Midthunder was incredible. And I really do hope to see that I just hope for more more horror, and I hope that it gets pushed out more,
Yeah. I think you're right about the pandemic though, just because so it was like early 21. Theaters were still like not open, but I went to a local drive-in movie theater and I got to watch the remake for Wrong Turn, which I don't know, did you see it?
Yeah.
You didn't like? Okay, well, I
No.
really liked it. I dug it. It was a good drive-in movie. But yeah, no, I don't know. Just in terms of smaller horror, you know.
Yeah. I love Scream 6, but my theater experience was not the best, sadly. Oh, can we talk
Mm,
about how also your theater experience can also affect whether you or not you enjoyed a film? And that
yeah.
might be why I didn't like. Okay, so I went to a press screening for Dungeons and Dragons, and the audience just wasn't feeling it for the most part, which in turn I wasn't feeling it, but I think it just got too overly like too many puns and just I don't know. But everyone's loving it, so kudos. I like the effects, and I hope maybe we get more of the Dungeons and Dragons lore.
Yeah.
But I also don't need you to explain Dungeons and Dragons to me like you were beating me over the head with it. Because yes, I mean I was in a campaign for like 5-6 years. It was just like, oh my gosh, every item is announced. I was just like, oh my gosh. I was like, did you put all that in the script just so you didn't need to have a script? It's just me.
Fair. I'm still excited for it. I love D&D.
I
I was
mean, I
telling
will
you, I
say,
play it. You
action
know.
wise, that was good. It's wild. I didn't really like Smile.
I was lukewarm with Smile. I liked it, but I wasn't like,
I
oh,
think
you know.
I thought I thought it was edited, and the sound design in Smile was fantastic, and it did
Mhm.
actually have one good legitimate jump scare to me.
Mhm.
But I was happy to see how well it did, though.
Yeah. And I like seeing a therapist as the main
See,
character, so that's kind of
that's fair. I totally get that.
I'm very
And yes,
biased.
Smile was very similar
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
It Follows. Prey was great. Third act, yeah, no, agreed. And towards the end, I could also see why it went to streaming, and that's because some of the green screen effects were you could kind of like maybe if that were on the big screen, it might not look as polished. But
Mm.
look. Can we also give the award to that dog? Cause oh my gosh, that dog was amazing. Well,
Well, thank you, Jake.
I am just not in good company all tonight. Just took and he
I
loved it.
know. Jacob, I got Mel on my side. Thank you all.
You know, I still loved Scream 6, but I'm gonna be honest, I still had some criticisms for it. But I did still really love it. It's a highly rewatchable film. And I can't say that about some of the other Screams because, I still love the franchise. But yeah, I certainly can say Scream 6 is something that was fun to see on the big screen. Seen it multiple times in theaters. Like, it's nice to see that.
It's in my top 3, but I agree with you. You talk on a lot of this, the nitpick stuff and so.
And I wasn't nitpicking to be like, I was trying to actually like be a critic because I'd like to try and like hone my skills on that, just so people like,
Yeah.
you don't want to trust somebody who always loves everything because then that just means it's probably not authentic. But it had its flaws, but it was still a really fun film. And I'll fully be honest, like when you can guess the killers at the bat. Although that opening, not since the first Scream have I been really excited about a Scream opener.
It's so good.
It's so damn good.
It's a short film all on its own. It is creative. It subverts expectations in the best way, not in a like we're just doing it to subvert expectations. Like they're doing it like it felt like organic. It was, yeah.
Oh, yes.
So you reacting?
We can talk spoilers in just a moment, but hold up. He saw Scream 6 first. Like he saw the whole murder board. He saw all the killers.
Well, then you just spoiled every other Scream movie for you.
Yes. You know what? We can have a spoiler chat if you all want to
talk.
Spoiler
warning to go
spoilers.
on the thing, or we just.
We'll get to Scream 7 theories, but yeah, we could if you've got questions, we'll talk Scream 6 spoilers.
Spoiler. I don't. Do you have a thing to put on the screen? Spoilers. No?
Oh yeah. Guys, I'm still getting used to this. Hold on. This is new to me.
Here, here's my spoiler hands.
Oh, I didn't even put that. You can do that. Please do that. Let's edit and Scream 6 spoilers. There we go.
Oh, wait, this way. I don't know. My camera mirrors things. There you go.
Yeah. Okay. It definitely had flaws. Scream 5 had marketing issues because we'll get back to Yellowjackets. We'll circle back around. We are this never follows the format, but we'll get back to Yellowjackets. But I do want to call this out because I just saw it and that was a great comment. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
That trailer.
That trailer spoiled way too much, why I'm also very impressed that the Scream 6 trailers did not spoil things.
They learned their lesson.
They really did.
Trailer aside, though, I did like the marketing for Scream 5 outside of the spoiler trailer, though. They had the TikTok thing with the Two Brash Sarah I really enjoyed. They had the Airbnb. They had the 12 Screams of Christmas or whatever they did.
Oh, I did love the 12 Scream.
So like they did cool stuff. They just shouldn't have spoiled the movie.
Yay for you, Taka beating technology. Yep, that's true. We as a side trying to act like a girl. That's fair. I didn't mind it because I think from a story point, I will say it made sense for how you could bring Kirby back into the fold. Yeah. Even though there were still a lot of gaps in regards to her character and also Dermot Mulroney's Detective Bailey, because he was a whole ass mess.
I do appreciate Kirby's explanation to wanting to be an FBI agent because they kind of gave us the Laurie Strode thing without her becoming a hermit.
Yes, that's
so it was essentially that, right? But not, holed up in a cabin somewhere.
Okay. Oh, hold on. Real quick, I'm coming back.
Still on screen, but I saw From.
Joining.
I love that show. So I saw that real fast.
Okay, so I'm going to start watching From because season 2 is coming out in a month. and I may be hopping on somebody else's channel to discuss from, and he loved it. So,
It's so
and I
good.
also love, I is it Perrineau? Harold Perrineau?
Harold
I'm
Perrineau, yeah.
butchering the last name,
Yeah.
because I love that actor. He's so good. You know, yeah, he was great in Lost. He was also in Oz, Claws. Yeah, no, I love that actor.
From is
So,
great. It is, I would say, it feels like if Stephen King did Lost, and
oh,
that's really what the show feels like.
now that's got me a little sold. Yeah, okay, they do that a lot. A lot of movies do that. Um, we had to watch a recap. We watched OG. Good. But right, 32 need never seen the first Scream?
That's wild. I feel like every
Yikes.
Gen Xer and millennial had seen Scream at some point.
Right?
Like,
Scream 7, they introduced Aubrey Plaza as an aunt to the Carpenter sisters. Just like Rome.
wouldn't
Ooh.
mind Aubrey in a Scream film, that's for sure.
Yeah, but that. Ooh, yeah. People praise the Roman reveal, but I have to be like, they just that came out of left field,
I don't know,
you
Scream
know?
3. I mean, I have it. I have my fun with it. It is the funniest Scream, and we love Jennifer. But
That's fair, Lady
that
Genevia.
film, if people don't know, there was a lot of studio meddling with that movie, and like it was supposed to be something completely different, and I feel like you feel that in the movie. But
I loved the show
Claws,
Claws. Seriously, I was really bummed,
ugh,
but
Niecy,
look,
Gary
Reese
Preston.
Nash is still just doing so awesome, so I'm super excited. Hey girlies, too bad I'm late. You're running on drag time. That's okay. Still can't. I know I can't. I can't
I don't
believe I
know.
haven't seen. I can't believe I haven't seen it. But I'm fixing that
We'll get
because
there.
um, it was nice to be asked to possibly recap and discuss it with somebody. So of course, I am going to. I need to catch up. Also, yeah. So since we're going to talk a little bit Scream 6 spoilers, I haven't had a chance to talk to you about. Wait, hold on. I can't see now. This is where we're all saying I'm old. Have we talked about the whole third act?
Well, we
Sam facing off with Detective Bailey.
well we talked. We did a video.
See, you all. I am so
I was like,
electric
am,
chair
am
right
I
now. Oh my
imagining it?
goodness,
No, we did a video. We did
we
a whole ass
did.
video. But
Okay.
anyway,
You know what? Next question. Let me just get back to here. All these shows that you have to watch. Yellowjackets, Swarm, now From. Question
yeah,
is From half hour or hour?
hour.
Okay. Watch Swarm first, AH, because I know it takes you forever to watch things. So watch Swarm first because it's 7 episodes and it's only half hour. The other shows are hour long.
Like
Yeah.
10-ish episodes, something like that.
While watching Scream. Oh God, I can't stand like both.
I'm really bad at predicting killers anyway myself, so don't feel bad.
Oh, he was like so obvious. The only time I was like, wait a minute, is when they didn't finish Mindy off.
Mm-hmm.
But even still, I was like, no, he's got to be a killer.
It's less the reveal for me and more the motive, which I think we're all a little iffy on.
That motive was rough.
You know, like I don't care if it's like super like I don't need to be shocked by the person. I don't think because like I don't think Billy was shocking, like I think it's
Look at
more
that
like
fake crying.
I want it to make sense.
Yes, no, it did not. Ugh. Utica saying how he's old feels like me, 24-year-old. Y'all, I am old. It does take me forever, but not as much as it takes you to remember.
Ooh.
You're not wrong, AH. You are not wrong. I am terrible about that. You already know I have a soft spot for victims to attack their attacker brutally.
Oh, I mean, Sam is my
Oh,
favorite
at the
character.
very end. Yeah, Jacob. I loved that. But it made no sense for her. Well, that scene made no sense when she charges Detective Bailey with just She didn't have anything, actually. She just charged him. And this man who just
So
watched
she had
his
a gun.
daughter
She was out of bullets,
out of bullets,
so she charged him.
she charged him. And this man just watched his daughter get a headshot, still has a gun with a bullet in it. And he's like, I'm going to charge you too? Go back to the academy, sir.
Well, I mean, what they could have done was have maybe her shoot his hand or something, and like then it disables him. I don't know.
Actually shot her.
I know, but then we
wounded
wouldn't have a movie.
I know. I'm just saying. Sorry, like I'm trying to not do what other people do. It, but that scene just made no sense because you still could have wounded Sam, and it still got to the conclusion that they did. Like
Fair.
you know, I don't know. That was just
there's a lot in this movie when it comes to people getting hurt or not hurt or surviving what they survive, and I mean that's all of Scream though.
No,
I mean,
sure, yeah.
To be fair,
or take up fighting. You know, that's a good question. How? I don't know. None of them took up self-defense. In general, for me personally, if I were ever, I would feel like I'd have to do something because I would never. I don't know. But everybody processes their trauma differently, which I did like in Scream 6 because I mean they were trauma bonding, but they were all going in a different way to go through that grief. So I like that.
Level, yeah.
And for me, I'd have to get that rage out somehow. And I would whole ass pick up a gun.
I mean, I would take the rage out on Josh Segarra, if you know what I mean, but that's a whole other scenario.
Look, Radio Silence knew what they were doing when they gave us Mason Gooding and Josh Segarra shirtless. They knew what they were doing, and we approve.
And we thank them.
Mm-hmm.
No, but Sam, I mean, Sam is really one of my favorite characters, and I really love what they did with her. You know, and I appreciate them kind of tackling conspiracy theories and kind of using that to push her forward.
Yes, Arcas. Yeah. Like I would literally take kickbox. I would take lessons. I would go back doing martial arts again. I mean, I probably should just to, you know, maybe lose some of this weight, get healthy, but you know. But honestly, I would do something and target practice because you can still own a gun, but not have good aim.
Well, that's the thing. You got to cover all bases: range defense, close combat defense. You got to cover. You don't know where Ghostface is coming from.
Like, and you know what? Hide things in your house, weapons in plain sight. You know, just saying. Hey, Soy.
Hi.
I don't own a gun, but just in case someone I got a big. See, yeah, stay strapped.
There you go. Can I tell you something funny? I have a katana.
Use it.
I think about it all the time. I was like, God forbid something happens. I'm like, I gotta go get the sword.
Yep. It's like going on Drag Race and not taking right. That to this day baffles
every time on Drag Race.
Baffles me.
I don't know how to sew. I'm like, this show's been on for freaking decades now. Like, come on.
But hey, let's I still can't get over Anitra jumping over Marsha. I don't even know what to say about that. Yeah, exactly. Can I tell you the first time I ever went to a gun range, y'all? This was like, oh my God, this was probably almost well over a decade ago. And I just remember this was twink me, by the way, too. So I'm showing up and I'm like wearing like these shorts and this top from Express. I'm like, I'm gonna shoot a gun. And lo and behold, that thing the kickback almost came back and hit me right in the freaking face. It was pretty funny.
What kind of gun was it?
It was a 45. Not one to start with.
No, I never shot a pistol. I've done rifle and a shotgun.
Oh, I'm so jealous. I've always wanted to shoot shotgun.
Shotgun's fun. That can hurt your shoulder though.
Look, they knew what they were doing. Detective P and his son were so annoying. His acting was annoying. Um, I don't know. I didn't like them at all, so I was happy. uh, Gale put up
Mhm.
actually a really great fight though, and that chase scene
Yeah.
was so good.
I could see Gail having. I mean, they probably maybe
Mm.
with like a little explicit like that she took a class, but I almost feel like Gail would have been the type to have taken a class
Oh, agree.
in
She would.
these.
They
You
had me
know,
expecting John Wick fights first, a master killer, not a master. Oh, that, and we're to also believe that was Quinn that did that to that big muscled man that they didn't even give a name to.
poor no name.
I have an axe short so dang.
You are ready for the zombie apocalypse.
I know who to hit up if I'm ever being attacked. No, agreed. That's
That I agree with.
absolutely
Sydney
like
needs
this
her happy ending. Let's just move on.
this new crop of characters has been great. I mean, don't get me wrong, I was a little upset that, we finally get an Asian, and although to her credit, Annika had probably the best death in Scream 6.
It was
Just,
pretty
I was a
wild.
little bummed. That's all. That's all. Oh my gosh. The panic
Oompa
room from
Loompa.
Panic Room was I wanted that house, by the way.
Mm.
Oh my god, I shot my cousin's 45 when we did it. A 45 is powerful. And I was like, I just want to shoot a 45 to say I could. And that was stupid because it literally, that probably would have given me a black eye. Had that connected with my face.
Oh my god.
But I had learned at that time, because here's the one thing they never tell you too, is you're not going to be sure of what that kickback is like. So you can't like completely lock, because you
No.
need to, so it's something else.
To learn the more you do it.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
The, hey guys, y'all, sometimes it's important to be protected.
And while you're hitting them with that titanium, you can play Megan's rendition of Titanium.
Yes. Oh my god. Ooh, they were new to New York. I'm not a New Yorker, but let me tell you, I again, there were so many things in
Oh,
that house.
they were 8 months in New York. They are New York implants. They listen, I'm a New Yorker. They were not New Yorkers. No, 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 no.
Um, Speaking of, again, we go all over the place. Let's just talk. What do you want to see for Scream 7?
Yeah, let's just jump into it. Okay, yes. All right. So my favorite thing about this new trilogy is this through line about the toxic side of the internet. So what it's exciting because 1, 2, and 3, the original trilogy, great, but clearly they made it piecemeal and it was very episodic, movie by movie. They just took it as it came. This one, I love that we're getting a singular thread, and that kind of being toxic fandom, internet misconception, like internet conspiracy theories, that kind of stuff. I want to see that go even further, where we got this like cult of Ghostface situation where
I
people are
swear to God,
believing.
if you say stew.
No, I don't want Stu. No, no, no.
Okay.
Fuck Stu. I love Stu. Stu's like in my top 3 killers, but no, no, no. Stu's not alive. He's
Mm.
dead. But what I mean is like people who are gaining up together, who agree and believe this conspiracy theory, and maybe there's like ghost faces everywhere because they all want to take down Sam because they think that she's this big villain, this big bad that the internet created.
I will have to
Um,
say their take on toxic fandom has been fun. And again, it just takes one. That was also very believable. I will say that about Quinn. The fact that she's like, I already just had to do this to like, what's that? Cast doubt at others.
yeah.
I was like, that's yep. And okay, I like this comment so much. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He was he was
Watch.
sweet but stupid,
He's
unless it
actually a
was an
ghost
act.
face
Now that would be a gag.
because we have not had a returning a character be Ghostface.
We haven't had a Ghostface survive.
I
I
think that
know
would
there
be
was
interesting.
always the thought or that was going to happen, it just never happened.
Mhm.
Yes.
That's true.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
No more
I don't
armor.
know about Sam becoming the killer. I wouldn't mind her having, like, a dream sequence where she might be.
What I like, so with Sam being a killer, right? Because she kind of like dons the Ghostface persona at the end of 6.
Okay, I'm
What
not
if
gonna
she
lie, I melted when that
That's awesome.
happened.
What if she uses it? Because remember the original plan for Scream 5, 6, 7 with Jill in college and that
Yeah.
whole so like Ghostface versus Ghostface? Well, what if she uses the Ghostface persona to fight back and we actually have the protagonist flipping it in the end with Scream 7? I think that would be cool.
Yeah. Oh, do a commentary about deep fake techno
That could
oh,
be funny. That could
now
be good.
okay. That is not a that might be one of the best I've seen in terms of bringing him back. That's not bad. Here's my only problem, though, my only
Uh,
thing. Scream has not had the budget to do good
Face
CG.
changing.
Yeah, and I love Skeet, but, eh, I
I
don't know
know.
about that,
It's
y'all.
no
I just don't
Harrison
know
Ford
about
in
that.
the new Indiana Jones because he looks great in that.
Well, that's Disney
It's
money.
Disney money. We don't have Disney money.
Exactly.
Warrior
Yes,
kills.
Gorier kills. Give me a chase scene like from the movie Sick. Oh my god, that chase scene was
Yeah.
great. And I truly believe they are setting it up for Sam and
Oh,
Tara's
she's in it.
mom.
I don't know if she'll be the killer.
I feel like they are
You think?
because here, let me where I just saw it. Yes. Should be about mothers.
I agree about it being mothers. I just don't know if I see them doing it where she's the kill. I mean, maybe,
Well,
maybe.
look, Tara abandoned her. Sam's the reason their marriage fell apart.
Uh, well, she's the reason that marriage fell apart. She slept with freaking Skeet.
Well,
I know killers.
she didn't
Killers aren't going to
know.
think logically.
They
No, I
never
know.
even really said if, you know, when that actually happens. Should be the way they open 6, thinking it's the movie. We could open with we kill them all off. Oh my god.
Mm.
Oh. Ooh. Ooh, you can't kill them all off. We need one to
Mm. I mean, I think killing off a main character would be a cool way to start.
and maybe kill
Um,
off half of them in the
not
opener.
half of them. No, 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 no.
Yes.
Half of them. Who's
You
how?
need to raise the stakes.
So I mean, all right. We got
Core
Gail,
4
the
surviving and
sisters,
get like all
the
of them. Like,
twins, Kirby,
yeah,
Sydney. If Sydney's back, I don't know.
that's fair. Okay. They need to kill at least 2 main characters off in the next installment, in my opinion, because
In the
it
movie as a
just doesn't
whole.
feel like there are stakes. You need to raise the stakes, and
Oh yeah,
that's
no,
just
kill them in the
something.
movie. I don't know, but in the beginning, the opening scene, I don't know.
Go for it.
Yeah, okay. You know what? Surprise me, right? Like I think that
Yeah.
I want to be surprised. You know what? I'm open to it.
I do think they're going to increase that budget. Scream 6 is cleaning up at the box office. It opened bigger. It's still pulling in a lot of money.
It's killing it.
I
Yeah.
think they're estimating maybe it'll hit 115, 125. That would I think be the highest grossing.
Yeah, I'm pulling up Box Office Mojo right
Yeah,
now.
where is their mother?
Yeah, 120
Seriously.
worldwide right now. That is, yeah, that's crazy. 80 domestic. That's wild.
No, I want to start over. I don't like this cast. Oh,
Oh, that take.
have Tara and Chad be together and then be the opening kills. Oh,
So
I would like that.
I don't know if both
Now,
of them, maybe one of them.
no, again.
Both of them? Oh,
Yes.
man.
Get over this.
But in the one, see, but then I still want the character moments, right? Like I still want.
You could still have that. Besides, that would really, really give Sam a reason to be like, become unhinged.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. Do I want it
And
happening right off the beginning though?
I love Mason, but his character's really not had the best arc. And he's also been a pincushion. And so,
Oh no, they need to
look,
kill him.
just saying, wasn't there a movie where an OG came back and they killed off literally half the return? Ooh.
So Nightmare on Elm Street 4 killed off a shit ton of the Nightmare on Elm Street 3 people.
Yeah,
That
no, that would be correct.
that's probably the one you're thinking of, maybe.
Yeah. Oh, well, that could also be script too. Just saying.
Mm-hmm. Okay, she wants it too.
Deja, see, I
All
see
right,
you,
all right.
Deja.
I'm open to it, guys. I'm not that anti kill Tara and I'm open to it.
I'd be fine with them getting killed except for Mindy. Absolutely. Protect Mindy at all costs.
That would be a wild twist. Like, have the expert be the final girl. That would be an interesting
It is that one. You were correct. Yeah.
Oh.
What are your thoughts about Yellowjacket and also from Australia? Love you, miss you, Utica. Aw, thanks you, Jaden. Well, I love Yellowjackets.
We were just talking about it. If
We
you can't tell
we
from the
literally
chat.
we just did an actual recap of the first episode that drops in several hours. Yeah, no, Yellowjackets.
That cast is phenomenal. I'm like,
Yeah.
I know, we just spent the whole time talking about it, but yeah.
Yeah, it would.
No, it would be wild.
It would divide the fandom. Ooh, I would love
You
it.
think the fandom's toxic now? Just you wait.
Right? The kid killer thing is not going to work. They are running out of relatives. Anyone that would be in real life care that, yeah, all the suburbs should be red flagged at this. Yep. I've seen Mason and a few other things. I liked him in Love Victor though. I didn't think he was bad.
Well, I think he's a sweetheart. I don't know. I think he's a lovable,
Hi, Vanessa.
character actor.
Hey, Vera. Sam seeks out and has found Stu as a middle. Oh, y'all and Stu. I just can't believe. Well, if it works, it works.
Talking about
I'm here to die. See? Oh, okay. But that's it. That could be kind of cool.
Up until she becomes the killer, I like it being the her giving into her darkness, right? Seeing what we saw at the end of Scream 6, but not necessarily.
Yeah, I was gonna say she gave in pretty quick with the stabby.
Oh yeah. No, but it took the whole movie to get to that. I mean, it's always the last thing, and then
yeah, but that was unhinged.
Yeah, no, I still love it. I want to see her go even
Halloween ends love. Yeah. Oh my god, the discourse, George. Oh wait, hold up. I might enjoy that because George would be on a whole nother level. I think Mason played his role. Who was he in Booksmart? It's been a while since I saw that film.
I like Booksmart. I'm blanking.
No, thanks for joining, Jacob. Hope you had a good time.
Oh, bye, Jacob.
Yeah, I don't remember who he was. Also, who do you think they should cast as the mother?
Oh man, people have been throwing a lot of names out there, right? Like Salma Hayek. That's a big one. I like that one. Then I saw Jessica Alba be named.
She's way too young.
I don't think so.
Oh, then she looks very good for her.
Because wasn't she like a teen in the 90s? Which would be the age of
which would be
when she got pregnant with Sam, right?
Okay.
I thought it would be an interesting
tropical vacation vibe. Like I said, Drew, I like where you're going with that, but can we get like we said this the last time, or I might have been somebody else's. Again, I'm old. Sorry, guys. I would love to see a Scream set during the winter.
Winter, I think, would be great. Christmas break. Think of all the Black Christmas references,
but just the blood on the snow and the colors. Ooh, it would just makes me happy. Nice. Which, by the way, I guested on a podcast, Slayer Fest. We talked about Wolfpack. Please don't come for me. Just saying. I gave Sarah Michelle Gellar all the praise. I did not praise that show. Because let's be honest, in this chat, who really has watched Wolfpack? All of it.
I've been wanting to, but I haven't. But another thing, just I want to get back to the winter thing for a second, because if all of this is about family, right? The sisters, the mother, Richie's family. the holidays is all about family, I think you can really tie in a lot of cool thematic stuff
Okay.
doing it that
Oh,
way.
he was the popular dude. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, can we also, because this was so long ago, but I discovered Caitlin Deaver from Unbelievable. That show did not get the awards love it deserved. Really good show
I
on
don't know
Netflix.
it.
Y'all, if your pretty boy sticks around and he's gonna end up like he probably is,
You might probably,
but he just better be shirtless. Oh,
Oh, they would never.
that would kill the fandom would go nuts.
No,
I don't know about that
they
because
wouldn't, and
honestly,
Nev wouldn't want to do that either.
yeah, if anything, she truly does deserve a happy ending. But also, I think it's always been in Nev's contract too. I don't think they can,
Not to kill
but
her.
they shouldn't. Yeah,
No, no, no.
I don't think it would. Oh, now
Love and
you know
Sad Johnson.
what? I would love that. I would actually really like that.
Like, well, then it has to be during the holidays, so then she can.
Oh God, she can't.
Yeah.
Look, she could also be. She's a very great actress, and she would be. Oh, I would just.
A Salma Hayek killer monologue. Sign me
Yeah.
up.
Do you think Sam Tara's mom knew Billy was? That's what I want to know.
If she knew, that would be interesting. If she knew, because then it almost does kind of give it a little bit of a Roman vibe to it.
Yeah, it does. And yes, Unbelievable is about essay. It's ridiculous that the story it's based on is literally that it happened and
Yeah.
then the police talked her out of reporting it, but then they ended up charging her for reporting a false crime. It was crazy. It is insane, the whole story. And because of what happened, this person, the true villain, I'm trying to assaulter or attacker or whatever, ended up doing things across like 4 different states.
Wow.
It's insane. It's a really great show, very well acted, incredibly infuriating because of just the lack of, I know, not that is not going to be
Scarjo.
Oh, they did misuse her in the faculty.
Wonky lore.
Vera, what lore? That's what I couldn't figure out. There was no actual werewolf lore at all. And it made no damn sense. No damn sense. Yeah, no, that's true. She's very expensive and she deserves it. Unbelievable was amazing. Again, thank you, Juan. It really it was incredible. Oh, yeah, all right, that's true. And the police have yet. Oh, yeah, they have not apologized to the. No, and she sued them. I mean, she won, but yeah, no, it was. Whew. Our Asian Queen Scarlet. Y'all, you all have no idea how infuriating. Like, I could go on an entire rant about them casting Scarlett Johansson in the live action remake of Ghost in the Shell, but I will spare you of that. But just know that mayonnaise queen. Ooh.
Mayonnaise queen.
I would not be upset with Catherine Zeta-Jones.
I do love me some Catherine Zeta.
I mean, she kind of needs a resurgence after she was in that National Treasure spinoff,
which was in Wednesday.
I think she's going to get a bigger role in Wednesday, so that makes me feel a lot better.
Up it for season 2.
I said this just as long as the opening. Though, that would be so satisfying.
Why not?
He still deserves it. He always plays those characters. I would be here for it, because let me tell you, he was the true villain of Barbarian. Yeah, I just oof. Ghost in the Shell is one of my favorite animes. The movie is incredible. Oh, the show is actually not too bad as well, but man, that movie's incredible, and they just huge disservice. Huge disservice. Again, actually, okay, yeah, they could put Scarlett Johansson. She could play Annika's mother.
And Emma Stone, her aunt.
Yes. Famke Johnson.
Famke.
Okay.
Oh, I'd watch her in anything.
Yeah, same. Man, he's like, don't get me wrong though. I actually do like Scarlett Johansson, but she does not do herself any favors when whoever her PR team is. Oof. I was happy to see Justin Long in a movie again, but by the end, I was like, right? That was what was so great. Let's talk about the fact that so many people did not spoil Barbarian, and that's what
No.
was impressive. Like, and even reviewers as well, because their main thing was do not like. I'm not going to spoil it for you. Do not watch any trailers if you haven't seen them, and just go
No.
see the movie,
Well,
because
that's how
that
you
was
do a
the
good
best thing
trailer.
about. I didn't even spoil Barbarian for myself, and
Yeah.
I will say, going in blind was one of the best things, because that movie, you think you know where it's going, and the crazy transitions and all this. Oh my god.
Yeah, no, it's a wild ride. And you have to go in spoiler free just to even enjoy it, or at least get the same impact.
Humpty Johnson is a deranged hand. Again, I wouldn't be mad. So, and oh, not a oh. Who was convinced? That's true. Got spoiled for Barbarian. Oh, Cadaver,
Mm,
your name's new. If you're a fan of the channel, thank you. But if not, welcome. I try and do my best to if I've spotted somebody new and it ruined the whole movie. That does suck, because
yeah.
Barbarian's a movie that just should not be ruined. It just
Mhm.
Mm. Y'all. The only people who saw it early were that's true. That is actually very
Yeah.
true. I mean, yeah, I would agree to that. But man, once people started talking about it and it started popping off, it was really nice to see the love that Barbarian did get.
Yeah.
A Japanese maple
Maple
tree?
tree.
Mm-mm.
Mm.
Mm-mm. Wouldn't
No,
mind.
Eva Longoria.
Oh, that would be nice.
I do love her. Oh, I miss my Desperate Housewives.
Ugh. Speaking of Desperate Housewives, I'm glad that somebody put like the little video, but George had made me mad, so I responded with a video of when Laurie Metcalf comes up and shoots the woman in the grocery
The
store.
salad not getting shot, but it's only available at the back of the store. That's
Oh,
the best episode of that show.
watch it. Yeah, again, yeah. I will say, even spoiling movies for myself, it doesn't ruin anything because I'm just impatient,
Mm,
or
I
impatient
get
when it
it.
comes to that. Uh, but it is nice to just sometimes I hate getting a surprise that I don't want. And in this case, like with Scream, like, oh gosh, I was the entire time I I was just, oh my god, in terms of they can't kill Mindy, they can't kill Mindy. So I had to spoil it because I needed to know.
No.
And my good contact, they came through. They were 95% on the money with the entire plot.
Wow.
So, but I never spoil it for anybody else unless they ask, but I would never put it out there. Are there any horror movies you got to see without the trailer spoiling you? Barbarian, for one.
Barbarian, yeah.
Um,
I mean, Malignant wasn't spoiled. I enjoyed that movie.
oh my God, same.
Right?
Malignant. Oh my God, I love Malignant. That is
Yeah.
a great film that really divided people because
Ugh,
Malignant is just,
so bad shit. I
it's
love that
so
movie.
good. I loved also how James Wan filmed it.
Mm-hmm.
Like when she's running through the house.
Ooh, the bird's eye view, and it's oh,
Yes,
wait, that's stunning. That is so good.
he did. Daniel, please, I love Chris Stuckman. Don't tell me he did. Well, this is why he makes movies and I don't. No, I actually really adore him. I can't wait for his film. Actually, Shelby Oaks. Oh, that makes me upset that he loved it, but I'll give him some credit because I will say he has a lot of anime in his background, is always
Mm.
repping some really badass anime shirts because he had a really awesome Cowboy Bebop one. Greatest anime series of all time, just my opinion. So I'm gonna give him some credit, but that's upsetting to hear that he liked that. Oy.
That's good.
I am impressed you didn't have Barbarian spoiled. Scream said, I want to see one Ghostface killer again, like Scream 3. Okay, I'm not mad at that, but man, Roman had some pretty impressive feats to be able to pull off what he pulled off.
Yeah,
So,
some portal technology going. Yeah, they have to be really smart on how they map it out, which they're not.
Yeah.
Which they never really paid that much attention to in these movies. The quickness of Ghostface and who's killing who, and they just kind of wing it a little bit.
I gotta call this out. You saw Unseen? Yeah. Okay, y'all. Unseen is amazing. I'm so happy you got to see that. Seriously, Asian American representation. Just and I've still got to brag, but it still makes me very happy and just humble that Fangoria let me interview the director and the two leads. Like amazing. We have not done our re-rank. We need to. We all need to figure out time.
I could give you mine right now if you want it.
Oh, okay. You can.
1,
Wait, has
2,
anyone seen
6, 5, 4, 3.
Say it one more time.
1, 2, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Yeah, I think we're the same on that one.
It could change. I had 6 above 2 after I had seen 6, and then I kind of like digested it, and they swapped back. So.
Yeah, I go back on that.
Your opinion is correct. Who is that? Me? Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
We just actually enjoy that you all love us or enjoy our content, especially when we argue, or especially when George talks about Laurie Strode, which I'm going to tell you this weekend what we're filming is going, because it's one that has been in the polls. We just haven't, it's never unfortunately won, but we're going to take it anyways, because it's also, we need to be talking about, the best women in horror. And this could be, and the great thing that we also threw out is it can be talent in front of the screen, behind the camera, could be a movie, a theme, just, it's International Women's Month, right? Is it internet? I mean, I know it's, the month, but either way, we need to talk about, okay, sorry, y'all. But we do need to actually talk about that because there are just so, like, I'm already going to spoil one of the ones that I'm going to talk about because it was a film written, directed, and she's also Asian, and that's Chloe Okuno for Watcher. So I'm just, throwing that out there.
Such a good movie.
Who's also going to be directing at least one, if I'm not sure if it's doing thank you, Women's History Month. Thank you. If it's going to be a trilogy or not, but they're directing the next Fear Street. So go, Chloe. And she likes Drag Race. So, come on.
What more could you want?
I know. I also did not get spoiled of Everything Everywhere All at Once. And yes.
Did you see the trailer at least?
Yeah, I had seen the trailer. That's what made me really want to see it. Oh my God. Oh, I am very happy because the way they killed him off though in Walking Dead,
it was brutal.
Brutal.
It was a good death,
yes.
But who wants to see Glenn go?
I think David would strongly disagree with Scream 3. Well, Jennifer Jolie. She is the moment. Yeah, I know, Kay. I'm terrible. Look, half the time I can't even remember that I filmed a spoiler review with Steve. So let's just come on now. Oh, Jolene Purdy. Yes.
Oh, oh wait, was she? Wait, in Donnie Darko, who was she in Donnie Darko? She was
That
the.
I don't know. I do know that she was in the first episode of season 1 of The White Lotus.
Oh, Sharita, right, for Donnie Darko. Isn't her name?
I don't know.
She did
It's
the
been a I
dance.
need
I love
oh,
Donnie Darko.
I'm gonna have to. It's been a while. Oh, see, that's a good one. Deja Electric Chair. It's now on Hulu. It's on Shudder and Hulu.
Yeah,
Just
Wonka is
saying.
incredible.
Yeah. Jolene Purdy. Yeah, and she was so much fun to talk with. Or talk to. Yep, talk with. I'm so terrible, but I can't talk today. Yeah, Cadaver. I know, but I'm excited because I don't. I'm old, but I remember reading the Fear Street novels, and they were like that was so great when watching that series because the books are just as brutal, which is crazy to think about. You know, back when R.L. Stine was still writing Goosebumps, he was also writing these like crazy, dark, violent teenage novels. So, yeah. I mean, that might also be. Come on, Juan. You can't give away all. Like, Titan was phenomenal. Let me tell you that. That should have gotten some awards, noms. But people just didn't want to hear it. Mm-hmm. Right? You can't. When somebody asked me about Everything Everywhere All at Once, I was like, I don't know how to explain it. There are so many themes.
Something butt plugs, something. There's
You
so
could, and
much.
people will be like, I'm not going to watch that. That sounds silly. But then, like,
It's an
it's so.
experience. It is, yeah.
I saw it in IMAX. It was.
Ooh, I wish I saw it in IMAX.
Oh, it was. That's what was. Oh. And you have no idea how hard I am trying to get screeners. I've heard nothing but good things about that. Yes.
Yes. Shut up. Yeah.
Oh.
Yes. Oh, my heart. I love it.
It's now on Hulu, so I'm just saying it's you can access it even more. Oh, that's awesome. I really want to reread those. I had fun reading those. They were really good.
I only read the Goosebumps,
But I will tell you what was great about Fear Street novels. The only thing that actually crossed over in terms of into the movies was the fact that the whole Sarah Fear being a witch. Everything else was completely
was like new stuff.
Yeah, which was great. Yeah, it was a AH. Well, I mean, who here remembers was it B. Dalton bookstores?
Yeah.
So I get it. We need Julia Rewald and who's that?
I don't know who Julia Rewald is.
I'll have to look that up. I don't know who that is.
Sorry. I know Kate's death is incredible. Oh man.
She was like the only person who the personality.
Oh, Julia Rewald is Kate. Okay, sorry.
Oh, okay.
So it's clear I just didn't know her real name. Sorry, guys.
Oh, you did? Okay. Thank you. I'm gonna email. Like I've been emailing the. I know they're sick of me at Netflix on that one. But to be fair, when we got Yellowjackets, everything stopped for me. I was like, So I will have to look that up. And let's see here. Oh my gosh. Christopher Pike.
Angel really like Christopher Pike. Yeah, but I never read any of their stuff, but apparently, yeah, I know my friend really loves them.
Oh, Alien Resurrection, just that.
Fun times.
Yep. That's why I've been enjoying watching people react to it because that's the other thing. Again, everyone experiences it differently, but it is that film. It's just there's a
Scholastic Book
reason it won
Fairs.
all the awards. There's a
See, that makes me
reason.
think Animorphs with school
Oh my
was my.
god, yes, Animorphs.
So that needs to come back in some form. There have been graphic novels that have been coming out, which I've been enjoying, but
Interesting.
they're actually really good. Someone named Chris Grine, I think, is
Hmm.
he's the artist, and he's putting them out. Really good. Yeah.
Yes, Juan, you are correct. I mean, it won the Palme d'Or at Cannes,
Mm.
which is unheard of. Unheard of. Okay, have you seen this trailer, Steve? That
I'm in.
looks
I'm in. That
the part when they're all trying to when that one guy's like, I voted for Trump, they're like, what? He's like, why is I
no, it looks so good. It looks funny. It looks just like I don't know. The cast just feels like they're just having a great time together. I got a really good feeling about that one.
I had to check my basically girls in a cabin in the woods start losing their minds and there's a murder. Love it. Love it. I've watched an embarrassing amount of reaction. Oh my gosh. Choose reactions. Oh my god. His reaction to actually also Alanda's reaction to the menu. Chu and Alanda's reaction to the menu is hilarious.
Adam's Family Values, Clue. Yeah.
Oh my god. Alanda watching
Those are
Clue is
musts if
funny.
you want to be my friend, by the way. Those are musts.
I still get so shocked when I hear people like, we haven't seen Clue. I'm like, what? It's
Flames.
Clue. Like, I don't even know how to
No, I don't know.
also because I don't know when you need to leave, Steve. I don't want to keep you. So do
I
you
can do
have
another 20
yeah,
or
we'll end exactly
11.
at yeah.
Well, 10 for you, 11 for me.
Yeah. Dang, I totally forgot about Animal.
Animorphs. Yeah. So
Still
good. And
speaking of
another series,
Animorphs.
if you want to talk about like some brutal stuff in there, I mean, like they had to kind of pass the scholastics check, obviously. But there was like some stuff in there, especially towards the end of the series when they were getting into the nitty-gritty of the war, is pretty wild.
Also, AH, get on it. And speaking of Animorphs, I am gonna watch that Power Rangers film on Netflix. I can't wait. I cannot
Are you
wait.
kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Thought the black.
Oh,
It actually was. The skit is out there. It was a short or something. You can go look it up on YouTube. It's like 10 or 13 minutes. It's pretty funny.
yeah.
Someone needs to watch Jason Takes Manhattan.
Like a
Yes.
like a reaction, yeah.
Oh, that would be amazing. And is it Liz Keto? Oh wait, IEU Keto? If I butchered that, I'm so sorry. You are not ready for the premiere episode. Let me tell you.
The music
Also,
on that show is
Bonsoir
another
from
one.
Perry. Oh
Always on
yay!
point.
In the new John Wick, the best action sequence is the Paris sequence. Just saying, y'all. Could we see Sam? Oh, we could see yeah. Ooh, how mothers can sacrifice.
Sam
Oh,
being a mom. So it depends on the time jump, right?
yeah.
I mean, Melissa's a mom in real life.
That. Oh, she is. That's right. Oh, okay. Side note. Um, Horror Bandwagon probably has my favorite Terrifier 2 reaction.
Poor Cody.
Oh my god. Hey, also glad I made it. Hey, 7D.
Hey.
I just did. Yes.
Oh my god.
Malibu Barbie.
That's so good. Oh.
Oh my god, they did a Clue quote along. I would live.
Oh, that's fun.
Live for that.
Love like a Rocky Horror kind of
Yes. Oh my
participation. I
god.
would appreciate that.
Have you seen
Infinity. I liked Infinity Pool.
It was all
Um,
right.
you
Possessor
know,
was better.
no, I mean it didn't blow me away, but like
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. Like I genuinely really liked it. Um,
Power Rangers.
yeah,
They are doing. Was it a
it's a
30-year
30th
reunion movie?
anniversary reunion
Yeah,
special.
they've got
David Yost,
the
Walter
original Blue
Jones,
Ranger, original Black Ranger.
the second Pink Ranger, because so Amy Jo didn't want to come back.
Well, she
Um,
didn't like the offer they gave her, so I get
yeah,
it.
JDF passed away, and then Twee Trang, who passed away like 20 years ago. So,
Yeah,
but they have like the second Red, the second Pink, the first Black, first Blue Ranger, Aisha, Adam, like a whole bunch of
I'm
people are back.
excited. I am
Like,
so overly excited. I'm gonna nerd out to that. Y'all have no idea. People who drag the Power Rangers film on
it's
Netflix
always low budget. That's the
that's
point.
what I don't get. Like, people, have you not seen the show? It's never been high budget.
It's okay. It is camp. It is cheesy. It is fun.
Exactly. See, Juan knows what's up too.
Thank you.
I still have yet to watch Friday 13th, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh.
Oh, you got a
Well,
lot to watch.
I mean, you could stop after 4,
Fair.
but well, you do have to watch Jason X.
Yeah. But I mean, wait, but you missed out 8. Jason Takes Manhattan is funny. It looks good. Like it's gonna be. Yeah, it's gonna be cute. Like it's gonna be.
Yeah, no. Jason Takes Manhattan barely takes place in Manhattan. That's the problem with it.
I think, in hindsight, that's what makes it funny now. I think like going into it, having watched it in the 80s, you get pissed off. But now going back, knowing that that's a a fault of the film, I think you can kind of like laugh at it a little bit.
That's true. Me looking at the Rangers morph into their uniforms, I'm like, you know you can't fit back. That's so true.
I know.
But that's always been.
No, they
They've
bring in the
never
Japanese
been like,
stunt
yeah.
people for that.
Are you excited? I am.
Ooh, I forgot she was gonna do Carmen.
Oh God, the trailer was it's so good.
Oh man.
Oh, sometimes the comments in here, so I'm waiting to see who said that. But okay.
Oh, I love Johnny
see you
Young
later.
Bosch.
Yes, and he's a prominent voice actor too.
Oh, he does a lot of anime. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of voiceover. I met him. I met all the originals except for Trini, of course. Yeah, I know he's such a stud.
I bet.
Oh.
And yes, the original Power Rangers movie is still a great film.
I mean,
Okay, it's great for what it is.
No. I'm thinking of taking down Ivan News with knees to the balls.
That was pretty funny. But as a, like, I'm trying to think when that film came out. I know I was young.
It was like 95, 96, something like that.
Oh, no, I was too old then. In terms of, I mean, like, if I were like thinking like I was 7 or 8, like I would have enjoyed that.
I watched
Even
Power
still, I mean,
Rangers longer than I
maybe I'll
probably
watch
should
that
have.
tonight. I haven't seen it in like ages.
I'm
Jason,
a real geek for that franchise. So for everyone, I watched like well into middle school, and then I stopped, and then I went back, and then I kind of started it again.
Jason X is awesome. I liked Hellraiser 4 with Pinhead in space. Hey, okay.
Take it to space.
I didn't understand how Leprechaun got into space though.
He flew on a 4-leaf clover. I don't know. Actually, I didn't.
No, he magically deleted. Sorry. He wherever where his gold is, he can be there. He senses when his gold's been taken. It's been so long. I don't know. Maybe I need to rewatch that. But I remember having fun with it because I remember like some of the kills in that film are unhinged because the dude and the leper, he comes out of some dude's penis.
What? I don't think
The dude's taking a whiz and he comes out and like, hey,
that's
crazy, stupid, but yeah.
Beetleborgs.
Beetleborgs, yeah.
Flabber and I forget all the kids' names. Joe, I think, was the girl. Yeah, and I love Beetleborgs.
I don't remember the theme song.
Beetleborgs. Yeah. I'll do the whole thing.
Oh my god. Jay is probably already dipped, but we kind of beef when she was doing like theme songs and Living Single wasn't like the best. I don't know. I could sing in or not in or Living Single's theme song. Oh, that theme song's so good. That's a show I love.
I've never seen.
Oh, and people like when we were talking about this, people don't give bed rest enough credit.
Oh, Bed Rest was good. That made me cry.
I
Oh,
know it did.
I told the director that. I was like, "Are you?" She felt she apologized, but I mean, she did her job.
She did.
VR Troopers again. All those kind of Japanese adaptations that we got. I watched them all. Yeah,
Yes, Joey, we are ready. We are ready for the Deadites. We are.
I
I
want
think the
them to
cheese
follow my
grater is
soul.
named Gary. Did somebody say? I think they actually gave the cheese grater a name.
I think so.
Yeah, I
Was
think
it
it's
Gary?
Gary, which made me laugh. Um, eh, I am so ready for Evil Dead.
Yeah,
I
I'll take out
I
my
haven't
little ash.
decided if I'm gonna just. I might be flying down to New Orleans to see it early
Ooh,
for Overlook Film Fest.
you should. And
I'm
then tell
still
me what you
well, the
think. No
thing is it's
spoilers.
next week, so
Oh,
I'm not sure. But also they're premiering in Renfield and Nicolas Cage is gonna be there. So
so you kind of like have to,
I
maybe.
think so because
You
we
kind of
also
like
got
should.
approved for press. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, no, but I'm so excited. I'm curious if they are going to tie it at all into the greater
I
Evil
hope
Dead
they do.
universe, right? Because we have the 2013 timeline. It's just kind of like multiverse rules, I guess. I just don't know if this one is going to be in that universe or Ash's universe, right? Because it's not the cabin, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. I haven't seen Vita in a while, but that's funny. That Juan Mantis, I kind of remember Nightmare. Or I only just found out that guy did Xena Warrior Princess. Huh. Interesting. Yes, you need to get on it.
That's very
Oh,
good.
soy. I need to see that. Um, I saw somebody on Twitter say that Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey was better than Scream 6. I don't know about all that nonsense.
I'm sure it
But
was
I
better
can
than the
tell you,
Grinch.
Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey definitely ooh,
I know. I'm bummed I
caused a
didn't.
stir.
I'm bummed I didn't see it. It was only a one night thing, and I
It
forgot.
was
Like I was like,
$20. Don't be upset you didn't see it. I'm not paying $20. It was event pricing. No, thank you.
yeah, no, I ended up not going. Yeah, I know.
Forever Night. I don't remember that one. Evil Dead trailer disturbed. See, then
It's a
it's
good
doing its
trailer.
job.
It's a good
Mommy's
trailer,
with
and
the maggots now.
I'm worried. I mean, I don't think they gave away too much. I'm sure there's so much more in there. Um, but yeah,
Yeah, Killer Bambi. That'll be interesting. Yeah, we were approved last year, and I went, and I had the biggest absolute blast, honestly. But it is weird going to festivals by yourself. Also, to be traveling so late or like booking travel because we didn't find out until it was, So that's where I'm still on the fence because I need to look at the price of all that and
Mhm.
that's where I need to justify it because there is another film festival that is closer to me to where I can actually even drive to. And it sounds like there's going to be a lot of folks that I um, have been wanting to meet. Like we've
Speaking,
interviewed them or anything like that. So, and I am going to Salem Film
oh,
Festival in Boston. So that's where I'm like really torn because there are going to be some filmmakers there that I really also want to meet
tickets are up for
in
Brooklyn,
person.
by the way. I don't know if you knew that. We got
I'm sorry, what?
tickets are up for Brooklyn now, by the way.
Already?
Yeah, actually,
Wait, but it for October?
I guess early. I
Was
don't
that
know, early
October?
access.
Yeah, October.
Yeah, yeah, no, it
Oh,
was on the
well, let
website.
me double check on that. Let me work on that. Yeah.
But
Well, I'm thinking about it. I really need to consider cost.
no, you do a lot.
If not though, Juan, I know they're gonna do some virtual stuff. So trust
That's
me,
true
I
too.
will
A
for
lot of
sure.
festivals give out. Ash
But yeah,
Ash was in the post credit scene, but that's the thing though, because the post credit scene is like you're not given any context for what is really going on. Was it just like a little hardy har har nod, or you know what I mean? Like, there's like there's
Mhm.
very little context for that credit scene.
Canadian vampire show. I really don't know about
I
this,
don't know
y'all. I need
Forever
to.
Night.
Bambi goes rogue. Probably.
That would be fun. Bambi with a shotgun.
Yeah, Naughty. I'm thinking about it, but last year I did go, and it was on the whim too. And the whole reason I went was because they were premiering Black Phone like 2.5, 3 weeks early, and that was like a must see for me. And I was very happy to go, and it was a lot of fun. You should take. You mean them as a couple? No, I'm just kidding. Well, actually, that's where I first got to meet Steve finally,
Yeah.
and David, at the Brooklyn Horror Fest, and I had a blast. They had some really great showings there.
It was so fun. I'm dying to do it again this year.
Yeah, no, we are for sure. That's one I can't miss. But the other thing too is this festival in New Orleans, they moved it up by like 3 months. So that's also, I was like, I thought I had time, y'all.
Better now than the summer, because the summer in New Orleans is. Oof.
Oh, it was. I'm not gonna lie. I was a sweaty hot mess.
No, we did New Orleans in August, and my God, I was puddle.
One day I will go
Central.
to San Diego Comic-Con, but that thing is. I don't know if I'm ready for a festival or a con yet, because I want to go to some monster
I always
cons.
do New York Con.
We gotta make a who thought of this horror movie list, because this is where a movie where a creature guy pulls giant.
That's fun.
Like, that's a real thing?
Sounds like a real thing.
I remember there's a gingerbread one, Bambi's Revenge, on every human.
You know? I root for
Wait,
Bambi.
have you all met? No. George and Liam just finally met for the first time. I think. Ooh, I don't know yet. I would like to think that we're going to try and organize something, but that's going to be difficult with us being in different continents.
I haven't met David. He lives literally like 20 minutes away from me.
But David is also a hermit, and he even says it. Like, I was impressed getting to actually meet him. And I plan to meet up with Nick at some point too. Because if y'all don't know, though, I think there's going to be a Scream reunion at one of the cons, and I think it's in Denver. Like, and I mean, it's almost the entire cast of the first.
Not like
Scream.
the 90s con thing. It's something different, or more of like a horror con.
It's a horror convention, yeah.
Okay.
But it is going to be almost the entire cast of Scream.
That's amazing.
I mean, like, even Nev's going to be there. So I'm like, I don't know yet. I got to think about that. That's how New York is. We never meet each other. I don't get you all like that. Like, but then again, I'm a suburbia kind of guy. So,
I mean, I'm the suburbs too, but I mean, I got the city. I'm in Westchester, for anyone who doesn't know what that is. That's where the X-Men live.
Oh. You guys should do a live.
Yeah.
See, the problem about that is we have to come up with the questions. I would be terrible. Terrible. Though we will travel to visit friends across the country. Okay, that's fair.
Been on many a road trip. That is very true.
How can we forget that George? Okay, so when George posted that, I did put in our group chat the photo of me and David meeting, and then my comment was, because George, I think what you order, but what comes in from Wish, and then I put, and then this is if it came in from Shein, since I was the Asian in the photo, but I hope that happens. That would be amazing. Lumberjack Man, stop it. Actually titled Flapjacks of Terror.
That sounds amazing. Actually, why have I never heard of that?
Oh my goodness. You'll make the Isn't George good with trivia questions? Okay, so George is good with quotes. Like, seriously, George could, if you spout off movie quotes, he will get it. And Liam and I are good at trivia because we were on an episode of Horror Hangover with our good friends Cass and Ryan. And Liam and I took the crown this time. The first time we did not, and that was actually on horror trivia. So that's sad. But we did win when it came down to it was a queer queer trivia of famous or not famous, but like queer just film in general. And I'm not gonna lie, we were vicious, ruthless, and you had the option that you could steal questions or like you could cause people to go down points, you know, like there were some stakes at that. Well, y'all joke, or they sometimes joke, not y'all, but people joke about how much I love Law and Order. There were 2 Law and Order themed questions, and the last one we didn't even need to say anything, but I said it anyway so we could get the points and cause the other team to lose.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
And I've done random trivia, so I think I'm okay. But we'll see.
I am not good at trivia. You guys, come on. Unless it's about Billboard or box office charts, I am no good to you. Well, actually, I take that back. I am like a human IMDb, and that's not like some like, you know, pervy thing like IMDb, you know, the movie database. Bad joke. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Where
You got it.
I want to see the height difference. He's like a good foot taller than me.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you're like half a foot taller than me, and David's definitely a foot taller
David's
than
taller.
me.
Yeah.
And okay, 5 more minutes, and then we'll end. I'm terrible about this. 5 more minutes.
You opened up the Law and Order can of worms.
I know I did. Y'all, oh my God. Oh. Okay. I'm terrible. I say how much I love Law and Order, and do you realize they were all new episodes tonight, and I didn't record them?
What, record them what on your VHS tape?
Well, DVR.
Okay.
But oh my God, yeah, it was new Law and Order flagship, SVU, and organized crime. Oh my God. Well, that's all right. I have Peacock, which if you guys haven't watched Poker Face.
Oh, the horror episode, the one with the creature designer, is my favorite episode of that.
That was a fantastic episode.
That's the best one. That I like the metal band. Oh, there's so many. I mean,
the whole season was great. I absolutely. Yes. Arsenic and Old Lace is one of my favorite horror. I don't know if it's horror, but dark comedies.
I don't know it.
It is literally. I think Cary Grant was in it.
Oh.
And the story is literally about man and woman are going to get married, and they're visiting, I think, his aunts who happen to be serial killers, and they're poisoning people and then burying them in their basement. And then the uncle, who's kind of lost his mind in a sense, he doesn't know any better, and so he thinks he's doing like a war react, or not World War, because this was before, like doing some type of reaction, or not reaction, doing some type of like reenactment. So he's like burying the bodies, thinking it's part of the war. Hilarious. I freaking love Arsenic and Old Lace. It is hilarious. I did. I still need to watch. Well, I haven't seen the first one, but I've watched.
How they get back up there? Is that the plot?
That's
I never saw
is going to be.
Is that supposed to be a joke, or did they? You mean
no? They're doing a second one.
No. They said how'd they get back up?
Oh, that's funny. I am gonna. Yeah, I will. Yeah, I need to watch it since Horror Bandwagon reacted to it, and I know David's gonna be reacting to it, so I need to watch it. Oh my God, Nick from Fish Jelly, absolutely. That man's brain. I love Nick and Joseph. They crack me up. The way they interact with each other cracks me up. And if you do watch their shorts they put out on YouTube, like there are some of the best comedic moments from this couple. I love them. I continue to watch. I've seen almost every episode at least 2 to 3 times. I'm that much of a fan.
Chris.
Yeah, I am. 23 years. I know. Cary Grant. Oh, see, yes. I just don't remember the
You know your
actress.
shit.
I had a crush on Cary Grant. Oh, yeah, the will they won't they. They need to drop that. I haven't seen valid, fair. But Poker
Poker
Face
Face.
is awesome. It really is. I still have to watch Murder by Death. Oh god.
Are these like old noirs?
Murder by Death is like a Clue type movie about some really bad stereotypes though, because
Oh,
Peter Sellers plays an Asian. Oh yeah,
because why
it's
not?
bad. It's
Why
bad.
not?
But it's funny.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, right? Seriously. They crack me up. Also, like, cause if you put out good merch, I'm gonna buy it, which means we don't put out good merch because I haven't even bought ours yet. But anyways, I have like fish jelly, I have their hoodie, and this is a new one I got. This is from Bridgeco. And then I've been wearing the horror bandwagon stuff too. Wait, this quality better be good. I just bought the new mic.
Get loud and clear.
I know. Well, I didn't realize like the buffer or whatever is really good compared to what I had. So,
What's the lights on it? Can you adjust right from your mic?
Yeah, it's like touch.
Oh, that's cool. That's nice.
The Shure mics, everyone's using them, so I was like, I'm gonna have to get it.
No, get my little
Literally
cheap
have
Amazon.
stopped watching David and other reaction channels because they're watching all these movies I haven't watched. Well, see, when you're old like me, you've already watched them. Again, it's very rare that they watch a movie I have not watched.
He was there when they filmed the first movie.
Well played. That's why my name from their description. Oh, I didn't realize that. That's amazing. The actress is Priscilla Lane. I don't know who that is actually. Okay. Oh, we do have merch. It's out there. We just don't promote it as much. Like because I did have oh god, so terrible. See, you say you can't see I can see my nail. I need to cut my nails. I'm so sorry, people. Symphony. The artist that did the artwork for Symphony and all the shorts stuff, I had him do us as horror icons, which I put in the Patreon, but they're out there on Redbubble. You could technically go buy it. But yeah, like I'm Freddy Krueger or Sigourney Weaver, an alien. Steve is Ash from Ash vs. the Evil or Army of Darkness.
Army of Darkness. It's him holding up
holding the boomstick. So yeah, no, like we George as Sydney. Oh, when he had the mustache. Oh god. Can't wait. Oh, I hope he passes out. No, I hope he passes out. Not you could be in at the fucking Birth of a Nation. You all are.
That wasn't the first. I mean, that was that was the very first movie. I wasn't thinking Birth of a Nation.
Hopefully he'll watch Faculty. I'm sure it's on his list. I'm still trying to get him to watch Everything Everywhere All at Once. So we'll see. Watch Prom Night, and I stand up. Prom Night is.
Ooh, I haven't watched Prom Night 08 since it was in theater.
Vanessa.
I don't know.
You at least better admit the soundtrack in the original Prom Night was better then. Ooh. I hated the Prom Night 2008. The one good chase scene and the girl gets it. She should have lived. Not Brittany Snow. So sorry if you've seen Brittany it or haven't. But we're spoiling stuff. Okay, soundtrack, yes. Okay, I can sleep better tonight. Okay. All right. Before we say our goodbyes, what are you going to watch any movies tonight, Steve?
Am I watching anything tonight? With the back of my eyelids.
Oh.
It's almost midnight. Well, you know what? I do need to finish watching The Lake, which is that Thai creature feature.
Ah,
But I mean, I fell asleep after like. But thing with like watching subtitles at night is they put me right to sleep. So I need to be alert. So
that's fair.
I may try to finish watching it tonight. We will
I have
see.
been watching a bunch of Michelle Yeoh movies or Yo movies. I can't talk. I'm a terrible Asian. But they put a bunch of her films on the Criterion channel, and so I literally only subscribed just so I could rewatch Heroic Trio and Executioners because you can't find those films.
I should. I do love her. I should go back and watch her.
And that's when I discovered her, like those movies. And then they of course have I
Mm-hmm.
think it's a remastered version of Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. So
Okay. Well, that
yeah.
I saw. I was thinking like Star Trek was the first time I really like paid attention.
You
Which is
have not seen like Super Cop 2 or Wing Chun or oh my god.
Crouching Tiger,
Steve.
yes, but me not. I didn't really like.
Okay,
Catch
fair.
on.
We do need Steve in more videos, but he is a new dad, so but we're
I'm
working on it.
trying. I'm trying. I
Yeah, not a lot of people have reacted to it, Naughty, and I also think just not a lot of people still don't remember that, like, the 90s horror films, they knew where it was at.
who remembers Disturbing Behavior, because that was one of my favorites too.
Yeah, didn't that have Flagpole Sitta? Wasn't that Harvey Danger's
I think so. Yeah,
Paranoia, paranoia,
Paranoia.
everybody's
Yeah, yeah,
coming to
yeah, yeah.
get me. See? That I remember. I don't get that.
Yeah, that was one of my jams.
I'm prepared for bed. Yes, we're getting ready. Give me a moment because I got to learn how to end properly too. Again, here's where I get old. Wing Chun, great freaking film. Gonna finish All the Beauty and the Bloodshed. I don't know what is that.
What
Oh,
is this? I mean,
I don't
I'm getting
know.
a lot of good recommendations from you guys, so thank you.
Yeah. Oh, thank you for reminding me. As soon as this ends, I am then not really editing because I think we did a great recap. Our recap's coming out literally in 2 hours.
Oh shoot, yeah. So keep an eye out
For
for that,
season 2,
guys.
episode 1.
So
So
first watch the episode, and then
yes,
come check
yes,
our
of
recap.
course, watch the episode unless you want to be spoiled. But we put it in out there, and let us know what you think of it too.
Yes.
Disturbing Behavior, yes. Starship Troopers, love it.
Mhm.
Idle Hands, ooh, that's a good one. Oh,
Yeah. Whew.
he's in a film with Scott Speedman.
Like coming up, or like
No, it's an older film, and it's a queer film,
oh
and it's just I think it was based on a play, and it's so we will really leave after this, but I need to look up. I'll find the name of it, but it is the whole premise is this man kidnaps the other, ties him to a chair, and it's really dialogue driven because the whole movie is this man is mad at this other guy for a one night hookup who ended up giving him HIV.
oh shit.
And the guy is sitting there saying, I never did. No, that never happened. And by the end of it, well, I won't spoil it, but
Yeah.
it's a really heavy, not heavy, well, it's a really good dramatic thriller because it's all in the script.
Right.
And it's just them going back and forth.
Ooh.
Does he have it? Does he not have? Oh, it's so good.
Ooh, that's
So
it.
good.
Yeah.
I will
No, that
find
sounds
the
pretty
name
good.
of it, but it's yes. Good
Oh,
night, new dad
good
Steve. Good night, old
night.
Deborah. I can't. You all. You should watch it, but we
Yes.
know it's going to
Yes.
take you like 10 years. Huh. Interesting. Okay.
Mhm.
Thanks for hanging out with us. No,
Aw,
thank you all. Hope
thank
you enjoy.
you.
And would you consider reacting to
Oh, writing cards with boys. Yeah.
It's not my favorite Carla of hers, but it's okay. It's not my favorite. It's not my favorite. Sorry.
I was just watching Never Been Kissed the other day.
You know how problematic that movie is?
It became apparent now watching it because it had been a minute.
I did not realize how problematic it
Oh,
was
God.
until I was watching Jamie French, I think that's her name. A fellow Missourian. Yeah, and she was like, "This was not a good film, y'all." And I was like, "Oh yeah, nobody called that out back then." I was like, "Yeah, that is predatory." Oh god,
Yeah.
that scene where she tied up the guy and cut off his fingers. I love Species. It's such a good dirty film. Ah, all right.
Oh
It has
god.
been so much fun. Thanks to all who've
Yeah.
stayed, all that, and we never stayed on topic. Just know Yellow Jacket season 2 drops on the
Mhm.
app after midnight. You should really check it out.
Please do. It's a
But
good
we're going to end this broadcast. So, bye.
one. Good night.
End broadcast.